You do the go live, and you hope it works. You hope it works. If it doesn't, I don't know. I don't know. All right, I'm live. Grrrrr. Greetings, humans. Greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran of the woods, and today, boy, oh boy, I tell you what, Bear got up and kind of rolled out of bed here, and all of a sudden, oh my goodness, saw his chateau there and scared the living bejesus out of Bear. So, you know what, he kind of rolled back on over and, went to sleep for, a good 7 more hours or something like that, just in case there, but, probably it indicates that we're going to have a little bit more of a sort of. I gotta turn that down. There we go. A little bit more of a more of a winter, I suppose, going on there. So, anyways, good to have some of you folks back. I'm glad to have you with us here. Feeling a little bit better here. Let's see, what was that Saturday? A little bit down there in the dirt. What the heck? Somebody's car alarm is going off. I don't know. Why is there a car alarm in the woods? I don't know. Let's see. Greetings, P-Money. Greetings. Good to have you here. Could this be a professional show day? Never going to be a professional show day. But we do have some fun stuff coming up. Let me see. Let me do the thing with the thing here. Because we do actually have a little bit of find it here. A nice little box review, so we'll do that in box review. Listen to me, a box opening for crying out loud. I'll do a box opening here in just a little bit here, but right now, I got some interesting campaign update news because, I tell you what, we were just going to get on and kind of do our thing, maybe do a box open and maybe have a little bit of maybe half a show or something like that, but no, of course not. Bear gets loaded up, I tell you what, with, campaign updates just at the last second here. So let's go ahead, get right on into that. By the way, we're doing a little bit of a sort of play. I don't know if some of the people have heard about I don't know how you describe it. A new ending, I suppose, for the film Fight Club. So if you're in China and you want to see the film Fight Club and you get to the very end of the movie, this is what you're going to see. Poor Tyler Durden had all his dirty laundry kind of found out by the police and everything, and kind of went to jail and went into a insane. Although I'm not sure if Tyler Durden would go into the insane asylum. I think it would be what was it? I forget Edward Norton's character there, but anyways, wouldn't it be Edward Norton that goes into the insane asylum? Tyler is his imaginary friend, but anyways, they have a nice little happy ending there for Fight Club in China. So there we go. That's kind of the reason behind some of that. But anyways, let's go ahead, get right on into as soon as he can find it here. Come on, Bear, do your thing. There we go. A little bit from Art T Bear here. He's going to be talking about get it up here so I can see it here. A black and white man versus machine. I'm sorry, people. I've got the I've only got the one screen open, so it's all over the place here. I tell you what. Fight Club, the feel-good story of the year. There you go. I'm wondering what other movies that they can kind of redo the ending of. Totally change up the ending. Roots, Kuther Kente realizes the error of his ways and just goes back onto the plantation and has a good time. I'm sure they wouldn't. I shouldn't say that during Black History Month, but they probably wouldn't do that as far as any of that stuff. But anyways, long story short, got a number of campaign updates here from, first off from RT Bear, the other bear out there. I still need to figure out what his email is. I still got to send him an email here. He says, as promised, the original artwork here. By the way, Bear checked it out, and the artwork is already gone. It's already sold, so unfortunately for that. But let's see. If you like collecting original comic book artwork, then we have a new tier with you in mind. We will now be offering original story pages from Black and White, Man versus Machine. So keep your eye out because we will be posting the new tiers of artwork sporadically throughout the campaign. And I think he is just shy of, if I recall correctly, he was just shy of 100,000. So there we go. That's right, the RT Bear. The RT Bear. Let's see. Thank you all for your comments and, or excuse me, thank you all for your support and love of comics. Your support allows we creators to keep making comics with great stories and artwork. Let's see. Let me get up a piece of that artwork here for you good people. Find it here. 1 second. Bear with beer. Beer with beer. There we go. So that's I think this was. Let me double check here. I think this was page 2. Yeah, original story, page 2. So there you go. Pretty neat with Whitney there, kind of looks like she's blasting through a wall or something like that. So very cool, very cool. Art ends it, says you are awesome. You don't got to say that, Art, but Bear appreciates it. Art and Pamela. So there you go. There you go. Some neat stuff from the man there. RT Bear, the other bear, as it were. So there we go. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Although, like he said, the artwork is already gone, so you gotta be quick about that. If you're waiting on Bear to give you the update here, it's already gone. So sorry about that, people. Sorry about that. Anywho, let's see. What was the other thing that we had here? Let's see. Beer with Beer. Oh, that's right. Literally just got this right before we were going to go on air. It is click off of there. There we go. Oddity. We've been kind of following a little bit along about Oddity here. Kind of their whole situation here. Hadn't heard from them in quite a while. All of a sudden they says, "Hey, we're still here. Don't forget about us." And they were going to go ahead and release their comic, but the old paper shortage got in the way, so had some issues there. But he says, "Let me see it here. Just a quick update for everyone." Oh, hold on a second. There we go. Still have a little bit of the lingering there, but you know what? What doesn't kill Bear art makes him stronger. This is just a quick update for everyone. The printer has come through with the print proof is on its way. I thought that was kind of weird that they were saying that there was a paper shortage for one printer's proof. That's like, what, 40, 50 pages or something? It shouldn't be. There was something else going on there. Oh, once we check it out and make sure all the pages are in order, everything was properly spaced, the colors look good, etc., etc., it'll be time to fulfill the order of everyone's books. Sweens and I are going to get together to collaborate. Collate. I suppose they'll collaborate too. All the books and prep the orders for shipping. Oh, it'll be the first time we meet in person. So there you go. It's all coming together, folks. Thanks for sticking by us. You're great. Once again, you don't gotta say it, but Beer will take it. Beer will take it. That's from Indie Dave there, from Indie Dave Comics. So hopefully we'll be checking out Oddity sooner. Oh man, sooner rather than later. But you never know. Never know. Hopefully, you hope it's going to be worth the wait, and everybody's going to be thrilled with whatever book they have here. Whatever book they have. All right, what was the next one? What was the next one, Bear? No, not that one, not that one. No, not that one. Where did it... Oh, I thought I had it on here. Let's see. Well, I guess not. Well, I thought I had another one on here, but maybe Bear was mistaken here. So this is... Pardon Bear here. Gotta figure it out here. Man, oh man, I tell you what. Well, number one, if you haven't been able to check out Bear's other channel called Barely Live, do check that out. We're putting up all the archive videos of the live shows. Bear's almost caught up here. Kind of started mid-August, so he's almost caught up. Got about 3 or 4 left to do, I think, there. So once we get all that taken care of, we're going to start taking off some of the videos on the main channel here. So, hey, if you'd like to check out the live show here, do make sure you check out Barely Live. But anyways, one of the things that Bear's noticed, video after video after video, it's always been something about the Expendables. I mean, it seems like the Expendables, there we go. It's been trying to be fulfilled for like the past 5 or 6 months or something like that. It's been crazy. So finally, hopefully getting to the end of it here. Replacements for missing and damaged mailed out. So there we go. Hi everyone. He has the weirdest bolding. I'm not sure what's going on, but anyways. And the final 11 copies of the Meyer autograph book have been mailed out, as have the replacements for the goodie bags and dog tags. There you go. And the replacement list for the damaged and missing copies of the Expendables Go to Hell will be emailed to the fulfillment center tomorrow. And thanks. I'm just going to add that I'm awesome there. Richard, there we go. There we go. By the way, if you haven't checked out, just posted up. It was from the live show that we did earlier last month, I think it was. Kind of a sort of, it was called The Review, but kind of more Bear's thoughts about the Expendables and everything. So check that one out as well. Not right now, of course. Not right now. You're listening to the Bear here as it is. Live and national. Well, I don't know about national. Well, worldwide, I suppose. Maybe worldwide. All right, what was the other? Pardon me, I've got to find it here. It's Oddity, Expendables, yep. Oh, okay. Bear thought he had another one up here, but maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm totally ignoring the chat here. Let's see, P-Money says, usual suspects, oh boy. Kevin Spacey walks in. Hello, Agent, gosh, I forget how you pronounce his name. Kieran says, though superior intellect, I know that you're Kaiser Soze, and soon facts will arrive, showing your description to prove it. Everyone arrest this man. There you go. P-Money also says, the P-Money was so young during those older live streams. Yes, indeed. Going all the way back a year. All the way back to a year ago. All right, let me find my OBS. Because that would be the important part here. There we go. Finally, as it were, a Black Flag update. Yes, indeed. Yes. After having the Wu flu for almost a month, and then moving my family to Macon. Bear knows where that is. I'm back in the saddle. Back in action at the drawing board with some fantastic updates. All right, so let's check it out here. Let me do the thing with the thing. He's got some neat artwork here. Let me get out of the way. Neat work on the way here from Dan Fraga. Some neat stuff. Looks like some stuff is a little bit more finished than some of the other stuff. Looks like that second page is a little bit more kind of sketched out as far as it goes there. So probably a little bit more work that he has to do. But man, oh man, I tell you what, as far as what he's got so far, especially that first page, looks really amazing. Looks really good there. So very much looking forward to Black Flag whenever it comes out. He also had a neat color page here. Let me find it. There we go. Pretty neat. Let me see what he has to say. Let's see. Rascal Franz gets a double dose. This is the previous two pages. Pictured here is a work in progress. There we go. Of the blue alien in action. So there you are. Oh, wait. No, that was a totally different one. All right. So, I'm sorry. So these are the two pages that I saw. And here, it's my honor to bring you the first work from who I consider to be an epic future talent, the Art Jedi. Pictured here is his first page. Oh, so this is somebody else. From the Rascal story in Black Flag 0.5. I've also included his awesome layouts. I'm trying to figure out who it is. The Art Jedi, I suppose. The Art Jedi. Anyways, and while we're on the subject of Black Flag 0.5, check out this amazing page from the Raiden story. So there you go. There is the Raiden color story there. So there we go. Oh, and he's got, let me get back here. There we go. And he says, lastly, have a look at the merch in hand. So there you go. It's nice little pin. Be and do your best. There you go. Fragaboom. And also, it looks like some dog tags. So there you go. If you get the Expendables, now you got 2 sets of dog tags. Pretty cool. In the shot glass. Not sure if they, I don't recall if they offered the shot. I don't recall seeing the shot glass in there. I cannot express my gratitude enough for your patience, and especially for those who reached out while I was sick. He says, I am humbled. There you go. Onward. Thank you, and again, AAT and Bacon. There you go. Or Pecan. Yeah, I guess it's Bacon. Fragaboo. There you go. And he also says, check out his YouTube channel for exclusive updates and sneak peeks, and maybe a shot or two out of the out of the shot glass there. Pretty cool. Anyways, I wanted to show this was I was reading it off and talking about the work in progress. It was that one. I forgot to get that little bit of artwork there, but yeah, I assume the artist that he's talking about is this the art Jedi there. So he's doing, looks like he's doing these layouts here, or pages here. So pretty neat. Pretty neat. There you go. So those were the couple. I tell you what, I was only gonna do just like one or two of the updates, and all of a sudden, like a couple more just like pop up out of the blue. Just like, wait a minute, hold on now, hold on. Bear's trying to get everything done here, and then he has to go back and do the thing again, and blah 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 blah. So there we go. There we are. All right, let's see. All hail bacon. That's right. All right. Well, give Bear 1 second here. I need to do some lighting here. So, bear with bear, talk amongst yourselves, and we'll get this box open taken care of. All right, hold on. Hold the phone. There we are. All right, now let's do the thing with the thing. And then the thing, and then finally you do the thing. I tell you what, one of these days, you know, P-Money keeps pressuring me, but it's not going to be today that we're going to be doing a professional show, but it'll be one of these days. All right, so first off, a couple things we need to kind of discuss first. What you're looking at here, right here, it's going to look a little bit kind of washed out and a little bit kind of I suppose flat, as it were, a little bit bland. What we're doing is we're shooting this in HDR. So we're gonna, what we kind of do here is if we ever do a live box open, we'll go ahead and put up the box open as it is, just in itself, on the channel. So, you know, people don't have to wade through 20 minutes of Bear rambling on about, you know, campaign updates or whatever the heck. So, we're going to be doing this in HDR, but if you're watching this live right now, you're going to notice that it's a little bit off, you know, Bear's blackness. It just isn't as black as it should be. So, but if you give Bear a couple days, he'll go ahead and put it up in beautiful HDR. So, that's what we're going to do. We're also going to be doing, I suppose, a box open within the show here. So Bear's going to take a quick pause and basically do the box open as it were. And then we'll come back and do any of your comments or suggestions. Or, you know, if you want to take a look at something else, we'll go ahead and do that. But let's go ahead, get right on into it. Let me see. I am recording there live. Let me do the... There we go. Sorry about that, people. I just need to make a mark there. For the audio, so let me just double check. Make sure anybody's got any comments before Bear gets into it. If you don't do the box opening theme song, we sue. Holy moly. How do you... I'm not sure... I'm not sure the legal justification for suing bears. I'm not sure how you... would do that. Like how would you serve... How would you serve bear papers in the woods? I'm just not sure about that. 1,000 to 1,000. That was over a second. Bear, you are late. Well, we've got to have lights. We've, of course, got camera. And soon enough, we will have action. But Bear had to take a drink first. All right, so what we're going to do, we're just going to get right on into the box open here. We'll do any comments or suggestions afterwards. Hopefully it won't take too long. I tell you what, a little bit of pressure though. You know, one take. You only get one take with a box open. You can't really wrap the box back up or anything like that. All right, let me bring this over here. Hopefully that'll work. Let me double check. Pardon me, people. Test. Bear's testing. Maybe a little bit higher. La 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 la. La. Oh, I gotta do the theme song. That's right. Okay. All right, theme song. Oh, bear. Bears. Box openings. There we go. All right. Thank you, P-Money. I would have totally forgotten about that. All right, here we go. In a 3. In a 2. Grrrr. Greetings, humans. Greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran of the woods, and today, oh boy, we've got a package in from, let's see who we got it in from. Haunted Pizza. It's a haunted pizza. Bear was actually haunted by a pizza one time. Yes, indeed. Ah, man, oh man. I got it out of the garbage can one day, and oh no, his tummy, he was haunted for the next couple of days. But I tell you what, of course, Bear was out foraging through the neighborhood trash cans when all of a sudden the postman came up delivering a package to little Timmy McTimerson. Well, Bear, I swiped left and he swiped right. And the postman ran away and left this little package here. Yes, indeed. Only dropped once. A little ding on the side there, but that's all right. I got the package in here, so let's go ahead and open it right on up. That's what you're all here for. That's what you're all here for, is the exciting box open. Otherwise, it would just be Bear, just showing a blank box, and that would be kind of weird. That would be kind of weird, wouldn't it? I don't know why you would watch that. All right, let's get right on into it. Pretty easy with Bear's nemesis here, the tape. Yes, indeed. So let's go ahead. Hiya, indeed. There we go. There we go with the old Gemini mailer. Oh, the sign of quality. All right, let's go ahead and get right on into it. Drum roll. And there we go. Oh my goodness, it got ripped off. All right, there we go. Ah, pretty cool. All right, so we've got the USAssassin. Let's see, book number 3. That's right, the book number 3 from Mark Poulton, and of course, the good Mike McMahon out there. So there you go. Holy cow, man, oh man, this is a heavy book here. So we got that. Ooh la la, very nice book 3 of Graveyard Shift. Pretty cool. So you got your let's see, is it? Oh no, Graveyard Shift. USAssassin book 3 number. Graveyard Shift. So there you go. So, and this one is, the same thing. Oh, so it's the same. It's just a different cover. It's just a different cover there. Let's go ahead. Let's get on into that one here. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So if you've been able to check out any of the there we go. Gotta get into it here. Bear's nemesis. If you checked out any of the Graveyard Shift, they've kind of had a little bit of a kind of companion piece, I suppose, with it, as the USA Assassins here. So, pretty neat. Now they're going to be fighting amongst themselves. So there you go. That is. I'm trying to figure out which one this is. Bear with Bear here for 1 second here. Okay, so cover A is Mike McMahon and Anthony George. There we go. I think this is cover B, Matt Martin and Anthony George. And cover C is the photo cover. There you go. So that is the, the Matt Martin. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. A little risque, as it were, but that's all right. That's all right. There we go. That's on the back. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Let's put that over there. And then, of course, you get a blank piece of paper. Very nice. And then, of course, the traditional cover there. Very cool. Nice and signed. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate that. Very cool. Very cool. Let's pop it open. Let's see what's going on here. What's going on here? Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Man, oh man. I'm trying to remember his name. Is it Mick? Mick the Monster. Mick the Monster. And, of course, the Dracula guy. I'm trying to remember his name. Gosh darn it. Professor Blood. It came to Bear. Took him a second, but he remembered. Yes, indeed. And of course, Lilith. Lilith as well. So there you go. Holy cow, look at that. Die. Roar. I tell you what, Bear has checked out all 3 of the USA Assassins. There's a killer orca? Holy cow. Man, oh man, you gotta watch out for those killer orcas. Mike McMahon, really got all 3 of the books here, and I tell you what, Mike McMahon has just gotten better and better each time. So, there's Bazooka Dog, thank goodness. Bear's favorite characters of all time, Bazooka Dog. Yes, indeed. It's a dog with a bazooka on his back, in case you didn't know. So, there you go. Pretty cool. Oh, look at there. There is a Mike McMahon drawn USA Assassin meets Cyberfrog. Cyberfrog looks like he's gained a little bit of weight, though. has put on, had too many chicken boxes. Too many chicken boxes, but that's okay. I do kind of like the artwork that they have in the back here sometime, but here we go. Oh, we just saw that. Just saw that. And that's USA Assassin book number 3. So the USA Assassins are fighting the Graveyard Shift. So pretty neat little mash up, I suppose. So there you go. Pretty neat. Let me just put that right there. Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Mom. Let me get into the other package here. What could it be? What could it be? I think this is... Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's the black and... Let me get it out of the package here. But the black and white... Black and white. Holy cow, look at all this stuff that we got in there. This is a very stacked version. I'm trying to get this out of the way. A very stacked version of USA Assassin. So very cool. Thank you guys. We very much appreciate all that. So let's go ahead and get on into it here. Use the old trusty knife. You know, bear's claws just aren't what they used to be. No, they're not. There we go. All right. So let's just go through all the goodies first, and then we'll get to the other book. I think it's just a black and white version. Holy cow! Look at all the cards. Still trying to figure out what to do with all the cards. There we go. There we go. That's the action shot right there. Pretty cool. That's a nice card. I like that card. That's a winner right there. Oh, for crying out loud! Come on, man. There we go. Pretty cool. Let's see, what's the next one here? There we go. Very nice. Very nice. What's on the back? Oh, it's got all this stuff. Let's see. The Mercenary. I'm sorry, people. Let's see. The Mercenary. Very cool. So it's got all the information on the back. Pretty neat. Still trying to figure out what to do with the cards. One of these days we'll find it out. I think that's Sensei Steel, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Yes, indeed. Look at there. I tell you what. Bear has read the book. I tell you what. In case anybody didn't believe Bear, he did actually read the book. He did read the book. There we go. And of course, I think that's Mick, the monster fighting. I'm trying to remember the sorts of alligator fella there. I can't remember. Who that is. I can't tell. But anyways, there he is. There they are. Pretty cool. So it's neat that they were able to do a sort of mashup of all that stuff. All right. House of Ghosts. It's an Ashcan preview. Pretty neat. That's pretty scary too. Bear, like he said, had probably a pizza like that one time, and man, oh man, the tummy just wouldn't quit. Oh man. One of those days. It was one of those days where it was like, holy cow, don't know if I'm coming or going. So there we go. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out who did the art. Dane. I hope I pronounced this right. Kippel, Sipel, with Eric letters too much. There we go. So very interesting. Very interesting there. Pretty cool. Actually, kind of like the artwork. That's some good artwork. Very cool. Let's see. I'll get another page here. Yeah, they did some good art there. And colors too. I like the colors. Very cool. Very cool indeed. All right, I'm running out of space here. I tell you what, people. Looks like a... Let's see. Little print here. That's a neat print. I kind of like that print. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty neat. I like that print. Very cool. A very suggestive print here. Very suggestive, but that's what we do here. That's what we do with Graveyard Shift. Sometimes it's just a little bit suggestive. There we go. Put it right next to the other one. I'm not sure who this fella is with the skirt. Not sure what's going on there, but other than that, very cool. Very cool. I'm wondering if that might be a new character that's being talked about here. We've got the Mercenary. Very cool. Pretty cool. And of course, I think we talked about this the other time here. Black Owl from Mark Poulton. He says it's coming in 2022. Hey, that's this year. So make sure you check that out on the Indiegogo out there. All right, I am literally running out of space here. Let's see. Holy moly, look at this. Bedazzled. I don't know if you can see all of the bedazzling colors in here of the mercenary. The mercenary. There we go. And it's the same way on the back, too. Oops, wait a minute. It's upside down. Bazooka Dog. Oh, my goodness. Oh, there we go. Very cool. One of the greatest characters of all time. One of the greatest. That's a wild. That is a wild color. I hope. I know some of you might not be able to see it, but yeah, definitely. Definitely. Oh, there we go. Bazooka Dog is being attacked by cats. Oh, I love it. I love it. Let's see. Let me get everybody in here. Mark and Chase Poulton, very cool. Renzo Rodriguez, very cool. Anthony George, just knocking out the colors. And of course, he pretty much does everything. Eric letters too much. Eric Weathers. There we go. I love this. I love this. Okay, so it's like half of one book and half of another book. So that's interesting. It's like two books and it's upside down there. So there we go. There is Bazooka Dog doing his thing there, taking on the cats with missiles and a chain gun and some boxing gloves. And of course, just a mean growl. A mean growl might be the only thing you need against ninja cats out there, as it were. I wish this was an entire full book. That's great. That's great. I actually kind of love the little bedazzled thing there. And there's the mercenary. Very cool. All right, put that off to the side because we've got a blank piece of paper there. Here we go. And of course, we've also got the black and white version. There we go. All right, holy cow, man, oh man, how long have we been doing this? How long have we been doing this? Seems like forever, but yeah, there you go. So it's all black and white, although the lettering is in colors, or some of the lettering is in colors. But yeah, there you go. Pretty neat. So Bear kind of likes some of this stuff where they offer the line art or the black and white version. Although this has got some color in it. I actually kind of like when they put a little bit of color in there, but yeah, I do like the line art version, as long as they offer that. As long as they offer that. No more monsters! Roar! And there goes Bazooka Dog. There he goes, with a chain gun in his mouth. I suppose you can have a chainsaw in there as well. There you go. Pretty neat. Pretty cool. Wow, oh wow, I tell you what, I mean, we got a whole bunch of great stuff here. Not only one, two, but three USA Assassin books, a couple prints here. Oh, the Bazooka Dog / Mercenary book there. And let's see, what was the other one called? House of Ghosts. Some neat stuff in there as well. Looks like a preview of an ash can, so hopefully something coming out. Also, Black Owl as well there. So very cool. A very great package here. Really have never had anything to complain about the USA Assassin series. They always kind of do their thing. They come out on time. A good book, a great read, great characters like a Bazooka Dog and all that sorts of stuff. So yeah, if you haven't got to check out the USA Assassin series, do check it out. I think Mike McMahon did some work on the second book of Graveyard Shift, if Bear's not mistaken. I think it is the supplemental, if Bear's not mistaken. So not the first time he's done Graveyard Shift, but definitely very cool. Very much looking forward to checking that. Let's be honest here. Let's be totally blunt here. Bear is more interested in the Bazooka Dog. But we'll check out the other stuff as well. Yes, indeed. All right, well, you know what? All this tearing into boxes. It's made Bear hungry. Yes, indeed. So he's going to head back into the woods. So until next time, people. Grrrrr. There we go. There's the thumb. So if anybody else has just joined us, we've been doing a box open. So I did not want to ignore the chat here. Let's see. Oh boy, P Money is just going to town here. Let's see. So don't make this one take harder on you by yelling boo. Hey, we did it in one take, people. We did that in one take. Resisting the urge to find ways to ruin the take. Well, I wasn't reading, so that's fine. The crossover comic, that's cool. Bear collects risque comics. Who knew? You know, I mean, it comes out. You know, whatever the artist is doing, Bear's not going to complain too much. No, he's not. So, decorate the cave with trading cards. There we go. Actually, we got in from Alterna Comics. It was the other. Get that off to the side. It was the other case that it came in. Bear couldn't open it that time, but it held a bunch of spaces there for cards. So maybe that might be a good place to kind of store some of the cards. Is in one of those books there. Kind of like a little trapper keeper type situation. So that might be neat. Keep them all in one place or so. I don't know. You kind of want to keep them with the books or something like that. Even though Bear kind of tossed away the box over here, usually he'll, after all this is done, put it back into the box itself. So everything's kind of kept together. So I don't know if Beer wants to kind of separate some of that stuff. But other than that, you know what? We'll figure out. We'll figure out these cards one of these days. I do like that they had the some of the stuff here on the back. Although they didn't have, like, sometimes they would have like ratings and stuff like that. I know they did it on the graveyard shifts. So maybe I'm trying to remember if they did it on USA Assassin. So maybe that's already on there or something like that. But pretty cool, pretty neat there. Put that back. A neat look. All right, so anybody have any questions or comments on the stuff that we have here? Just let Bear know. Otherwise, let me do the thing with the thing, and you go back and you do the thing with the thing. There we go. There we are. All right. So the only other thing that Bear really had here is some of the. Well, I don't know. This was kind of an interesting news story out there. If anybody is interested, but let me hold on for just a second in case anybody has any comments or questions about keep wanting to call it graveyard shift. USA Assassin. If anybody had anything, it doesn't look like that. You wait the 30 seconds. You do the thing. Blah blah blah. I know. I'll take a drink. Very soothing on Bear's throat there. Yeah, it was down for a little bit over the weekend, but back in action, I tell you what. Back in action. All right, so let's go ahead and go over to the thing. I thought this was a kind of an interesting article that we had here. Let me bring it up here 1 second. So, there we go. This is from a site called Breaking Defense. I'm not sure if that's breaking news defense or if they're trying to break the defense. But the Army wants someone to make comics about its informational warfare doctrine. Boy, that ought to be a page turner as it is. The intent is to generate a conversation within the community and a more broad audience about the potential threats and what the service can do to prepare for the future. I'm not sure. Like, when you think of comics, you think of, over-the-top, characters or villains or something like that. So I'm not really sure how a comic doing with the military doctrine for information. I'm not sure how much of a page turner that would be. It's not unusual for the military to seek out specialized contracts with a unique set of skills. But a new solicitation has the Army looking for someone with a more artistic bent. Someone who can take technical information about the service's cyber and weapons of mass destruction strategies and turn them into a comic. Easy peasy. I'm assuming that your regular soldier is bitten by a cyber mosquito, a cyber spider. Cyber spider. And it kind of turns into mass destruction man. I like that. TM, by the way. Mass destruction man. According to a SamGov.notice, the Army Cyber Institute, who knew, wants to use science fiction prototyping, science fiction stories, graphic novels, comics, movies, and animations to explore the implications of futuristic technologies to support the services in NATO's research about future operating environments. Hopefully not in the Ukraine. This includes research on transforming into an information warfare command. Oh boy. HQDA G3. I tell you what, the Army, with their acronyms. Protection Teams Insider Threat Education Initiative. That is a mouthful. And NATO's research into emerging destructive technology coupled with the employment of weapons of mass destruction, according to the notice. The purpose of these SFPs is to help our cyber. It kind of sounds like it's a pirate. Our cyber. DoD and NATO envision operating in the environments of the future 10 years out. So 2030. The service wants one graphic novel on information warfare and two graphic novellas on weapons of mass destruction, with both products incorporating current Army and or NATO doctrine and technology trends. Well, I suppose the current doctrine is to leave billions of dollars worth of equipment onto the battlefield to let your local goat herders capture it all. I'm sure that's doable. The intent of the comics is to generate conversations within the Army community and a more broad audience about potential threats and how the service is preparing to deal with them, and hopefully reach a six figures young lady. One would hope. The storyline will focus on the intersection of digital surveillance and privacy, or erosion thereof. Insider threats and extremism, according to the notice. The intent of the book is to help Army leaders envision future information-related threats, operations, and expand the body of knowledge through futures research. Somehow this is done through a comic book, I'm not sure. There's a long history of using science fiction to game out real-world issues. And they talk about the Expanse books and TV shows there. Is Steve Leonard, author of the Doctrine Man. What is Doctrine Man's superpower? Informing Army strategists told Breaking Defense Sci-Fi provides a great, quote-unquote, oh my goodness, safe space to explore ideas and issues. Oh, for crying out loud! Maybe they could do. What was the comic that they were gonna have? One of them was called Safe Space, wasn't it? It was like what was the name of that one? It was just one of the weird ones. All right, let's see. Going back to the chat here. Most amazing thing to watch in the tape recording is how Bear's voice changes. Well, I continue to blame YouTube on that. For some reason, I don't know. They're trying to work with Bear or something like that here. Make him sound a little bit more feminine or something like that. I'm not sure. Bear has a much deeper voice, and YouTube continues to screw the audio up. But we fixed it. We fixed it at Barely Live, so do check that out. Comics about weapons of mass destruction, like how to build them. Bear does not endorse or endorse anything that P Money says. Yeah, there you go. All right. Let's see. They're talking about Star Trek. Oh, for crying out loud. Blah blah blah. Yada yada yada. Blah blah blah. Okay. Anyways, that was Jasperit Gill? That's an interesting name at Breaking Defense. There you go. The Army wants someone to make comics about its information warfare target. So if that's you, Uncle Sam wants you to draw him a comic. There you go. They should have just put that up with the little Uncle Sam there pointing at the comic artist out there. We want you to draw us a comic. So there you go. Pretty neat. All right. The only other two things that Bear had, you come here for the campaign updates. Maybe a box open every once in a while. Oh, the camaraderie and friendship. But you know what you stay for? That's right, we're talking about NFTs. NFTs in the blockchain here. Why? By the way, this is Tom's Hardware with Francisco piles? I'm just gonna say piles. I don't care. Whatever. It says it's Minecraft NFT game Blockverse evaporates with $1 million. By the way, I don't know if anybody notices a through line through Bears Talk about NFTs, but there definitely is a through line. You just gotta figure it out. Some blocky rugs pulled in the NFT crypto world. So there is the Blockverse promotional image. Okay, all right. Let's take a step back here. Why on earth are we recreating? What is it? The Minecraft. Why are we recreating Minecraft in the NFT world or in the blockchain world? It's already there. You can already play it. It's for free. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars to do it. I don't know. Crying out loud. I tell you, it hurts Bear's brain sometimes. Let's see. The unofficial, by the way, Minecraft-inspired NFT game Blockverse appears to have become one of the latest scams, in the crypto world. It launched there were, or in a mere 8-hour period. Hold on, let me get something to drink. There we go. At launch. There were a mere 8-hour period. Blockverse raised more than $1 million from a community of users through the sale of 10,000 NFTs priced at 0.05 ETH, or $127. That's $127 more than users spent. Little did the users know that they'll lose all their funds soon after in a rug pull, a sadly classic Cryptoverse move. What? No. Oh shoot, I forgot to record the entire time. I'm just now looking at this. Oh, for crying out loud. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed the box open. I forgot to record it. Oh well, whatever. Whatever, man. Alright, anyways. Speaking of rug pulls, the term coin for when a blockchain project disappears with a user's funds are constantly in the daily blockchain life. In 2021, around 3,300 projects pulled rugs on their users, stealing approximately $7 billion worth of investors' money. Holy cow. Rug pulls work in much the same way that snake oil sailors did back in the day. What? No. Promising a product, but not delivering it. Cue the charlatan running away with his cliched dollar-marked bag of money. Blockverse seemingly carried this out. A mere 2 days later, the project deleted its digital footprint, its website, its Discord server, the game server all disappeared, and so did the only connection from users to their investments. Their access granting NFTs rendered worthless. I thought they were non-fungible, for crying out loud. I mean, they're unique. They are unique people. I mean, it's like a snowflake out there. How much would you pay for a snowflake? If you said $127, I'm sorry. Let's see, the possession of one of these 10,000 NFTs would give the limited player pool of users access to the game upon. So what? You can play Minecraft already for free. Being a digital token, these NFTs are inherently tradable. I guess you could trade them for $0, I suppose. Meaning that a single account could hold more than one of these access slips. Blockverse pulled off a significant pre-order event if it were a legitimate project, which it wasn't, selling the equivalent of 10,000 licenses. Users paid $127 for a digital pre-order game, but a digital trail may have forced Blockverse to come back, only partially. So there you go. They ended up tracking down some of those people and are for whatever reason, trying to actually build the thing, and for crying out loud, it's so terrible. Let me just get to the very end here. Let's see. Even more surprisingly, the troubled project community members seem to be willing to cut their losses. You morons, by settling with the founders. They're eager to let them keep 100 ETH, or about $250,000. Oh man. Well, at current market prices, so probably about $200,000 now, for the project's data, while using the remaining funds to hire a development team. Oh lordy. What we really want are the assets and about 200 to 400 ETH to hire people to run the project. Most rug pulls recover little of anything, so the community is realistic in terms of a settlement. We are agreeing to let them keep some of the money. We just want enough to run the project. Our beloved Minecraft ripoff in the NFT universe. Stupid people. This is, what's the saying? Stupid people are separated from their money pretty quickly. Well, there you go. If you want to play a free game by paying $127 and then getting ripped off with it, the Blockverse is where you're at. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Peabody. He says, "Oh my goodness, I was so worried a show would go by without NFTs. It was a very professional, unrecorded box opening." Yeah, there is another. Let me see if I'll show it to you guys. Hold on just 1 second. Let me, a little behind the scenes here. A little bit behind the scenes. Let me show you what's going on. Let's see. Nope, not that. There we go. So, let me get this out of the way. So you see all the artwork here, all right? Let me do this number here. Hopefully it won't get blasted out. So anyways, right over here, you can't see it because it's getting blurred out, but I've got a little digital recorder here, and I meant to hit record. Didn't want to fill up the hard drive with Bear just rambling along, so I meant to did it on the audio. Didn't do it on the video, so unfortunately, folks, there's not going to be a HDR version of this, but that's all right. That's all right. So, anyways, a little bit behind the scenes there. Let's see. It was a very pretty, promising a product but not delivering, says VM. There you go. Well, that's your NFT stuff right there. All right, I've got one more, which I think people might actually find a little interesting here. Let me get to it. Oh, I gotta get back here. Trying to do this on one screen, it's terrible. Terrible, I tell you. Terrible. Terrible indeed. Alright, so the only one we got left here. I don't know if anybody has heard about Looks Rare. Looks Rare. Has reportedly generated $8 billion. $8 billion in Ethereum, what they're calling NFT wash trading. What's NFT wash trading? Well, you will find out. Let's see, it says Crypto Slam. You gotta love these names. A Crypto Slam says the vast majority of the hot NFT marketplace's sales are illegitimate trades made to manipulate the token's reward model. No way, man. Come on, man. And Looks Rare seemingly came out of nowhere to become the biggest rival yet to leading NFT marketplace OpenSea. So if you've watched some of the previous shows, we've talked about OpenSea, how it's, for a decentralized network, it's a centralized place, and it's just terrible. For crying out loud. Anyways. Earlier this month, but there's a big asterisk on the astronomical trading figures coming out of the platform. No. It's marred by rampant wash trading, as users buy and sell NFTs between wallets that they control in an effort to manipulate daily trading rewards. And now we have a sense of how severe the wash trading has become since Looks Rare launched all the way back in January 10th. They've laundered $8 billion in less than a month. More than $8 billion. Oh, for crying out loud. NFT analytics firm CryptoSlam reportedly said today that it has identified more than $8.3 billion worth of wash trading from Looks Rare, making up the vast majority of trading volume on the marketplace to date. Most of the wash trading comes from royalty-free collections, which means that sellers don't have to pay the creators a secondary sales fee. So what happens sometimes is people just go online and look up some artwork and grab it and put it up as an NFT and take their money and run when some idiot buys it, not realizing that it might be copyright protected, or in this case it's royalty free. But still, you're stealing somebody else's work and calling it your own. So there you go. I tell you what, Larva Labs Meebits has seen the most trading, wash trading that is, at $4.4 billion, with Terraforms at $2.9 billion. Loot, very, very aptly named, only $705 million, and Crypto Punks with an H, a CryptoPunks derivative project. So basically, they take the CryptoPunk and reverse it around at only $250 million, plus a $62 million from other projects, just a minor amount. According to public blockchain data collected by Dune Analytics, LooksRare has amassed more than $9.5 billion in total Ethereum trading volume since it's launched. If the figures from both sources, which pull data from the public Ethereum blockchain, are accurate, then about 87%, almost 90% of LooksRare trading volume date matches CryptoSlam's criteria of wash trading. It goes on and says, why are some LooksRare users selling NFTs at vastly inflated prices? It comes down to the platform's trading rewards model. So LooksRare offers a token rewards for users who buy and sell NFTs on the site, offering them a percentage of the day's total sales via the site's own Looks token. So basically, if you have something on there and it sells really well or does a lot of trading, they're actually putting in a little bit of, I don't know what you'd call it, a commission, a sort of a rewards fee, I suppose. It's a nice idea in concept, except for when you're buying and selling your own artwork to jump up the price just so you can get the token there. So it looks like LooksRare there is trying to jump ahead of the OpenSea people, and they're doing it by basically 90% of their marketplace being a complete scam. Users can generate the system by selling NFTs back and forth between their own Ethereum wallets via artificially inflated prices, with the aim of earning more in Looks rewards than they'd spend on LooksRare's 2% marketplace fee and the Ethereum's network's own gas fees. Let's see, LooksRare also provided wrapped Ethereum. I think I saw wrapped Ethereum open for Dr. Dre a number of years back. Rewards for users who stake their Looks tokens in the platform, providing further incentive to amass and then hold a large number of them. Those are all English words. I'm not sure if that means anything, though. The community reward model sets LooksRare apart from OpenSea, but with trading rewards at their highest level during the platform's first 30 days, some users are abusing the system. How dare they? Anyway, so it goes on. Blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. They got a whole bunch of what is it? Let's see. LooksRare has generated a lot of buzz right out of the gate, of course, and has routinely delivered $20 million or more worth of total daily rewards to users since the launch. It comes as OpenSea itself enjoys a record sales month, with Ethereum NFT trading volume now over $4.3 billion for all of January, topping the previous record of $3.4 billion from August. So, buying the dip, I guess. But with LooksRare's trading reward set to drop significantly at the 30-day mark following the January 10th launch, and we'll see if it remains profitable for wash traders to game the rewards model and whether the marketplace's ballooning trading numbers crash in turn. Well, what do you think? I don't know. By the way, that was Decrypt and from Andrew Hayward. So there you go. We always try to give provenance to whoever's doing the news story here. So there we go. There we are. Back to our good friend. You know what? I wish that we had a Tyler Durden to go to the Bitcoin volcano and blow it up, much like Fight Club 2, to just completely wash the entire system and everybody starts over again. I think that would be a really good idea. They could do that in Fight Club 2. Fight Club 2, Edward Norton gets a little knock on the head, and old Tyler Durden is back, and they go to the Bitcoin volcano and just blow the hell out of it. That would be a bear's dream, I tell you what. Let's see. Let's see. VM says, Bear keeps defaming NFTs. You're darn right. NFTs are a secure investment, quote unquote. A guy in Facebook told me so. VM gets it. VM gets it indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, no, again, one of these things, we've said from the very beginning, if you want to go out and get your NFTs, or even some of the Bitcoin, blockchain, whatever the heck, and you just kind of view it as gambling, yeah, go right ahead. Hey, you lose $100 at the casino. You feel bad for a couple days, but that's it. You lose the kid's college fund at the casino. That's a completely different story. You're probably going to be permanently sleeping on the couch for a long time. So, yeah, that's kind of the only thing. I think a lot of it got really hyped up in this past year. Basically, the people that got in early did really well, and then they kind of found the other. How should we describe it? Suckers? Suckers. We'll just call them suckers. The next level of suckers there to sell all that stuff off. And then those level of suckers needed another level to, sell their stuff off. And then, of course, the whole Ethereum just dropped like a rock. So, yeah, I don't know how well some of those quote-unquote investments are doing right now. But, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when the NFT comes for you? Yes, indeed. All right, well, once again, an unprofessional show. Bear tries to record in beautiful HDR and instead gets regular SDR instead. I tell you what, one of these days, we will do a professional show. It's not going to be today, of course. Not going to be today. But anyways, want to thank everybody that showed up here. Do appreciate you guys. We do normally do these Wednesdays and Saturdays. If you want to check out some of the older episodes, do check out Barely Live. Not to be confused with the Barely Live Chicago Bear show. That's a completely different show. But Barely Live, check that out. Bear does appreciate it. We're kind of coming up to almost where we are here today. So probably another week or so we're going to have that up. And we're probably going to do it maybe basically a month. So we'll have a month's worth of live shows on the main channel here. And then after a month, we'll just delist them here on the channel, and you'll have to go over to the other channel to check them out. We've got some interesting things to share with you guys here coming up here shortly. Kind of the rhyme and reason why we're doing all this. Bear, why aren't you doing more shows on the regular channel here and everything? Why aren't you doing like a regular box open instead of doing it live or something like that? Well, we've got some stuff coming up that's kind of keeping a little close to the vest, but we'll let you guys know here relatively shortly here, for sure. All right, let's see. P-Money says, sorry kids, not going to college. My NFT collection comes first. All right. Well, you take care as well, P-Money. I do appreciate you guys. We do this every Wednesday and Saturday, usually about 8 o'clock or so, except for when Beer forgets to plug in the cable and has to redo his stuff. That's where we're a minute or two late here, but that's all right. We do appreciate you guys. Even the lurkers out there, and haven't really seen too many of the Russian bots, but we do appreciate our Russian bots as well. Yes, indeed. All right. Well, you know what? Once again, everybody, this complete failure of an HDR video, it's made Bear a little bit hungry, so he's gonna head back into the woods. So until next time, people, grrrr.